What's up, guys? Big Mike here, the Grow Show again. Just been going through the grind still. First double day with Skylar yesterday, feeling pretty exhausted. Um, just absolutely gassed and passed out after practice yesterday. So I got me thinking. It got me really thinking about, okay, well, I think this is a great time to talk about recovery and how to what are the 5 tips, best tips I could give for getting the best recovery? Um, and they go in this order. I think number 1 is getting adequate, consistent sleep. I think sleep's where we grow, we get stronger, and we store our memories for the day, and, it's where we regenerate and get better. Or it can end up being something that you're abusing and not getting enough of, and you're actually hurting yourself. The recommended amount of sleep, from what I've noticed, is 6 to 8 hours, anywhere in that range. For me, last night, I actually slept 9.5 hours. I've heard Stan Efferdine, who's a big influencer in the strength and conditioning realm. He says some days after his big lifts, he'll get 11 hours of sleep even, which it sounds crazy, but your central nervous system needs time to recuperate and desensitize some of the loading. So for me, it's usually about 7.5 hours is about. So I go about 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 8 to 4:30, somewhere in that. It's usually somewhere in that range. That's usually it. And then the next step of that sleep is to make sure that you're going to bed, waking up around the same time every day. I'm not messing with your circadian rhythm and really getting it dialed in. Um, the next thing I go to is number 2. I'd say it's gotta be getting enough protein. Your mind, your brain's a muscle, all your muscles need protein to recover. And I've talked about this a couple times, a gram per pound of body weight. So for me, I'm weighing 223 this morning. That means I need to get 223 grams of protein a day. I'm usually a little bit higher than that. I'm usually closer to about 300 grams a day. But that's super key. Your muscles, you're just not going to get stronger and you're not going to recover without that. Some people are on the lower end of that range. Um, I listened to Mind Pump podcast recently, and their guys they're saying they got people who need to be like more in the 1.2, and then they got some people that can do 40 grams of protein a day, and they're getting huge gains. Well, for me, I've noticed when I'm really pushing the protein, I'm getting good results in the recovery. The next piece is water, drinking lots, and number 3 is drinking lots and lots of water. Water is so key. Your muscles cannot be rebuilding without a proper amount of water for all those functions that are required for recovery. So, man, and I don't really know the exact amount of water, but if you're getting thirsty, like if you're sitting there and you're like, man, I just need a drink of water, you're behind. I think that's your body sending you a signal that you're behind on water. So a lot of people go until they're thirsty to drink. I think they're behind. So I'm usually like, I've measured it out a couple times. I'm usually like 2 gallons on a hard day. It's like 2 gallons, 2.5 gallons of water on like a good workout day where maybe I'm getting 2 workouts in. So use that as a benchmark for yourself. The next one I think is low impact movements have really helped me. So what I'm talking about, going walking, doing chores around the house, just little movements that get your joints moving and lubricated. I think a lot of those joints and like tissues, that connect everything, those don't get a lot of blood flow, and movement is one of the ways that they actually promote recovery. So walking, going on a couple walks a day, getting out, stretching the legs. Don't sit. I think sitting kills. Sitting kills it pancakes all your muscles down. They get real tight, especially your glutes, which is like your glute is your big mover. It's your big, you know, moving muscle. Um, Last one I noticed is mindful. I wrote down here for number 5, mindfulness, meditation, stress management. I think we should be doing something every day to just address the mental battles that go on every day. You've got a coworker who pisses you off and you just are holding on to it. You really need to learn how to let that go. Maybe you didn't get the promotion you wanted. Maybe you're not making as much money as you want, but like really learning to kind of breathe in, breathe out, be okay with like accepting with who you are and just really focusing and harnessing that energy towards good instead of really holding on to a lot of things that I think weigh us down. So that's it. That's the 5 tips I've got for today. Sleep, protein, water, low impact movements, mindfulness, stress management. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. See you later.